We're pleased to welcome Kelly Tolman into the living room now to talk about some very important events happening in the Archdiocese of Boston, but not just in the Archdiocese, all across the globe as we celebrate 50 years of Humanae Vitae. Kelly, thank you so much for being with us today.
Thank you. I'm excited to be here.
Oh, this is great. This is great. We get some important things coming up and great ways to celebrate Humanae Vitae. But could you just help us a little bit, because I know people hear that Latin term Humanae Vitae a lot. They know it's a document. They perhaps know it had something to do with Blessed Paul VI, soon to be Saint Paul VI, the Blessed Pope. Can you tell us just like in a nutshell, what is Humanae Vitae? Why is it so important to the Church?
Sure, absolutely. Especially today, we are dealing with, high incidence of sexual assault in the Me Too movement.
Sure.
Abortion is, 60 million since Roe v. Wade, soaring divorce rates. And what's fascinating is that Pope Paul VI forecasted. He predicted all of this 50 years ago. And how did he know that? That's the really interesting part. And so we're excited to be able to share a little bit more about how he did know that and where we are today.
Can you tell us about some of the great events that you know of that are coming up to celebrate the 50th anniversary of Humanae Vitae?
Sure, yeah. The Family Life Office is hosting 2 events on October 18th. One during the day at the Pastoral Center and one in the evening at Mount Alvernia High School. And at both events, we're going to be showing the movie The Sexual Revolution, directed by Daniel De Silva. And after the afternoon event, Dr. Angela Franks is going to be doing a presentation of Humanae Vitae in the Me Too age. And in the evening, we're going to have an all-star panel where we're going to have some great speakers who, including Dr. Peter Kreeft, Dr. Carrie Cronin from the Dating Project, Dr. Angela Franks will be back, and Dr. Bashel from, she's an OBGYN. So we're excited.
We'll point people, of course, later on to the information where they can register at bostoncatholic.org. But why should someone be a part of one or both of these events?
Right.
Because why is it important for us to learn 50 years later about Humanae Vitae?
Oh, of course. Well, like I said in the beginning, Pope Paul VI forecasted all of this. So it was predicted. And, during the sexual revolution and when contraception was ushered in, people were so excited, and they were being told that they could have sex without consequences, which we know is impossible. And with that and the hysteria of just, free love and everything that the 60s and 70s ushered in, nobody was paying attention to what was happening kind of behind the scenes. And that was the agenda of what got us the pill. And Margaret Sanger and her agenda of eugenics and population control. And so artificial contraception, its roots are evil, and we are just being crushed under the fruit that it has produced today, and it's a conversation everybody has to be having, even though it's a difficult one.
Well, you've assembled, at the office, you've assembled a great group of wonderful voices to speak about these issues that arise as we celebrate these 50 years. Did you have to coerce any of these people to be part of the event?
I don't think so. No, all of them speak to this issue in such a passionate, incredible way. It's just an honor to have them all in one room. So I think anybody should be excited to go. I think moms and dads should come and bring their high schoolers, and college kids should be there. And it's really important for people to be in the room to be informed and to know, how to talk about this issue.
Sister Zaveria Sullivan, who I had for Latin in college, always taught us that repetition is the mother of learning.
Amen.
So could you let people know once again the details of these 2 events,
Sure.
the dates and the time?
Sure. October 18th. The day event is 10:30 at the Pastoral Center in Braintree. And that will be the movie and lunch, and then a presentation by Dr. Franks. And the evening event will be at Mount Alvernia in Newton, and the doors will open at 6:15. Light refreshments. The dinner will start at the movie will start at 6:50, and then at 8:20 that panel will start, and we'll get to hear a really great discussion.
And people can register and get all this information again in case they forget?
Yes.
Where do they go?
They go to bostoncatholic.org/family life and register there for either event.
bostoncattholic.org/familylife.
Yes.
Easy to find,
Easy to
register,
Yes.
and I think you should check it out. Kelly Tolman, thank you so much for joining us in the living room today.
Thank you very much.
Always great to see you, and congratulations in putting this important event, these events together to celebrate 50 years of Humanae Vitae.